Hey up by the devil, are we? Hey, I'm Grandad and I popped down to Accrington Stanley to meet up with an old friend of mine, Andy Holt, who's running things round here at the moment. So he's going to show us round and we'll chat all things League One and Accrington Stanley. Hey, I'm not frightened. Hello, Andrew. How are you
going on?
You all right?
All right, Grandad.
Aye, not so bad, aye. I just thought I'd pop down. I hadn't seen you for a while. I thought I'd come and see how you're getting on. Talk all things Accrington Stanley and League One. How far has this club come in the last few years?
Well, we're flying. We've, in 3 years we've gone from being not paying wages and going bust to now we're near enough mid-table of League One.
So, Andy, talk me through, some of the problems you've faced, before you've renovated the place. Talk me through some of the things you had to come up against.
Well, there were a lot of basic infrastructure we didn't have. So when sprinklers came on at half time, you couldn't use toilets. Toilets weren't flush, you couldn't wash your hands. So people were complaining, you only want to go to the toilet at half time. So Coley wanted sprinklers on it. We had a domestic supply. So sprinklers obviously ran faster than supply. So we had to up that when we played Wimbledon in the playoffs a couple of years ago. Floodlights went out in extra time, and that's because somebody's gone off and had a shower. We've only got a domestic power supply, and we're in darkness. I mean, I were accused of deliberately sabotaging that match, but I can assure you it were more of an act of God than an act of Andy Holt, that's for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, we're sat in new stand now, the Eric Worley stand here at Accrington Stanley. Is it a tough job to take over from when someone's done such a fantastic job in first place?
Eric were one of the major ones because he got us into Football League, and that really transformed the club. That then started the club getting some revenue that allowed it to start picking its feet up. So full credit to him, and we named the stand after him because we want something there that to remember what he did. He did a fantastic job, and fans sing about him, and so they should. He did a great job.
So now you're obviously competing in League One. Are you running on a shoestring budget, or is money all right? Are you down to every last penny, or?
Well, I'll be honest, we've got a little bit of cash in bank at the minute, and we've got a bit of cash due from player sales because they paid over a period. So we're in reasonable shape now. When I came here, Coley were on a budget of about 400,000 or 500,000 quid, and they weren't paying that. They couldn't afford to pay that on time because things had got so tight. They got into a position where they borrowed against future money. And so that it were like permanently skint, and that's no disrespect to him because it costs a lot of money to run a football league team. Eric can put his money in. He'll have had days when he'd be absolutely sick as a seaside donkey.
Aye.
And he'll have days when he's really up and he's real eyes about it. So Coley's budget could only grow once we got the basics sorted. Crowd would grow, the idea is that we'd grow crowd, and it is growing. I think we'll be up to about 3,000 average now. We've had a 5,400 against Derby at the FA Cup. You can't knock it.
That's it, you can't.
So his budget now, it's 1.3 million. It's still low for League One, but it's a damn sight better than he's ever had. We're trying to build a great little club. Well, build on a great little club, give it a great future, make it stable, get the right facilities so it can generate cash. I mean, this stand, like I say, in a couple of games we're into 70,000-80,000 quid a game, and 3 years ago it was 6,000. Right. So we're bringing in some decent money now that'll all, as we get the thing developed out, it'll all end up being in player budget. It'll help Coley be a bit more competitive. So
you've got a big screen in corner.
But that screen we paid for by a supporters club. They all jib together and bang 20 grand in or 25 grand in for that screen, and which other club gets that? So I feel a big weight of responsibility on my shoulders to not let them down and not disrespect their memory or their... So I don't want to produce like a Starbucks club. I want to produce a decent, well-run, good quality club for Accrington that can afford to pay its way and can keep itself straight.
Correct.
And that's what we're doing. I was told Roy Hodgson came here with West Brom. Fulham. He came here with Fulham and he wouldn't changing rooms. He went back, took his players back to Duncanhouse to get changed. Yeah. That's what I'm told. And then Tony Pulis came down with West Brom and said, change rooms aren't that good. Lot we're working on them. We're going to get them better. He just says they're fine. It'll do them good to get used to playing in all different surroundings.
I bet you promotion season in here, you had a lot of good memories. Players coming back into the changing room. I bet this were a buzzing atmosphere every week.
Well, everywhere it were. I mean, neighbours were ringing police till about 3 in the morning because of the party that were going on. And I can understand them getting a bit cramped, but we're not going to do it that often, are we?
Who's leader at changing room, Manta?
Shawnee McConville and Billy. I've got a great togetherness here.
Good.
You know, and even though things have been not as good recently, we haven't been just firing on all cylinders. It don't matter. You know, last week I said to Corley, don't train them. Take them 10-pin bowling and go and spoil them a bit. Yeah. We don't need any more pressure. We've got the ability. Correct. You know, we haven't been scoring goals, so we just need to relax and remember what we're good at, and we're fine. We'll be fine. Last season we went 15 games unbeaten. Right. This season we haven't had a goal since Christmas till we nearly beat Sunderland. Right. So you get runs like that. You know, I've made it clear that I wouldn't sack Corley regardless of whether we got relegated or went up to the Championship or whatever happened, because I know he can manage. I've watched him do his job. I know they can do the job. So why would you let a few bad results upset the apple cart? Yeah. So if I didn't think he could manage, I'd have sacked him whatever result. Correct. You know, and truth is, he's forgotten more than I'll ever know at football.
Absolutely. Right, Andy, thank you very much for letting us join you. Let's get to the pub and have a few swift pints. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. And Netflix, if you're watching, get down here and film a proper documentary about a proper club, Accrington Stanley. This is the bread and butter of the Football League. With a bit of ketchup, you know, with red shirt. I'm not frightened. Take care. Come on, Andy, let's go.